torso exhibits signs of intentional evisceration.
That's so creepy.
The head of the victim has not been found
There's
yet.
gonna be someone in there in a
very
minute.
difficult identification process.
I
However, the
knew
medical
it.
examiner has uncovered strands of red hair,
Fuck you.
serving as a potential lead in
Get
our
away.
investigation.
Look at the wind. Where's the saw? I don't like it. I did say that that saw might kill me. Would it?
Amidst the frantic search for the missing victim's head, a new threat looms over the city. The rising flood.
What's going on? A demon again? The demon. Oh, you! Wait, what?
Incredibly lucky that the blade didn't touch any of my vital organs.
Now that's the way to start a video. How are we so calm after getting caught? Well, that's for us to figure out, because hello guys to a new video, a new gameplay. Yes, you heard that one right. We will do another What Have You Done Further episode, and actually this is going to be the last episode. So we will actually find out what's going on with Father Gabriel here. And really, I'm still surprised. He's so good. He was stabbed, like, pretty bad, and all he says is, this idiot, he could have actually hurt me. Oh, I swear to God, I'm the most badass ever. Not yet. Okay, I guess. Oh, medicine. Great, there are no more pills. I don't think pills can help with what you got. Just saying, I'm not a professional, but who knows. Band-Aid. Yes, sir. Hey, a duck. Give me a duck. Or no, okay, you're mad. What? Oh, Josiah. Anyway, most probably Father Josiah left it here. I'll take a sip. It will help me relax.
I patched the wound as best I knew how.
You have a problem?
It was
Drink.
sort of painful.
Don't
not as
do
painful
that.
as the realization that my friend,
But still,
Father Josiah,
my clothes were stained
may
with
have
blood.
been the one who murdered Marina. It was at that moment that I decided to call the police and voice all my concerns.
Josiah, there's an unspoken weight between us, isn't there? I can sense your inner turmoil as if it is, as if it mirrors my own. The struggle, the constant battle against the desires. The nights spent tossing and turning, wrestling with our demons. They hunt me as much as they do you. This is downright scandalous. Felix may have interpreted Josiah's mood as a sign of something else. So it is Josiah's stuff. But why did we read that the notes are from Marina then? I don't get... Not yet, still? Are you? Really? I cannot read this one. Should I take a bath? Guess not. Oh. Okay, now. Because now we got clothes. The most important piece of all. I got a murder guy here. But... Okay, that was opened by myself, wasn't it? But no, that's not the problem. The problem was I needed to actually get dressed. Right? Right. Let's go to Felix. Hey. Hey. Buckero. What am I supposed to do again? I shouldn't waste time. I'll call Captain Arbogast and voice all my concerns. Okay, right. Where's the phone? The phone is in my room, isn't it? I probably wouldn't do too good. Under stress, apparently. There's no tone. Lost it phone. Right when I needed it most. What am I going to do? I'm wounded. Father Josiah is drunk, violent, and armed with a knife. I don't feel safe at all. Well, maybe this wouldn't have been... This... I mean, it could have been really creepy, but I just moved all around the house. And nothing happened. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, probably they don't need me anyway. I can't. Okay, maybe in the back. Yeah, why would you leave? I mean, a murderer? What? That does not scare us. See, here's what I would do though. And again, I don't know how easy this is from a, developing standpoint, but I would have made this guy chase you if you, go anywhere else or if you try to do stuff. Because otherwise, you can just, move around like there's nothing. Hey, sorry for not joining you in the prayer at the church. I had something important to attend to. No worries, but wait a second. Good heavens, what happened to you? You're wounded. You're right. You look dreadful. Oh, come on, I look relaxed. Almost like nothing happened. Christ, you should see a doctor immediately. Please, don't start again. You always do this. I can handle it on my own. I always get stabbed, and I keep telling you that. What the hell? Goodness, really, you need to stop. Goodness, really, you need to stop. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. You're exhausted. And that wound? What happened? I'm fine. Please forgive me. I feel uneasy. All the news on the radio. Ah yes, I understand. The grim news. What can I say? You shouldn't subject yourself to that. I understand you perfectly. Why are we talking as if I was not stabbed by a guy that's literally in the house with us, drunk, with a knife, probably still looking to kill us, especially the guy that keeps putting notes all over the place for him to get in love with? Are we not seeing the problem here? Stop being so calm. It's not good. Stress yourself. What on earth thought it wise to broadcast all the gruesome details on the murder on Christmas Eve? Just when children are awaiting Santa. It's utterly thoughtless, especially during a time meant of joy and celebration. Just try to ignore it. Let's focus on the warmth of the season and the joy it brings. By the way, I must go to the convent. Important matters to attend to regarding tomorrow's service. I have to check if we received the flowers we ordered last week. Is that your problem? Is really no one actually going to ask themselves what the hell is Josiah doing at this point in time? Won't be gone long. Have some rest and take care of yourself. Take some painkillers. I don't like that one. See you in the morning. Understood. By the way, may I use your phone? Oh, the phone in your room broke too? What a coincidence. I'd offer, but mine is out of order. It's been broken for a week. I regrettably neglected fixing it. I have spoken with someone to come by and look into it. Speaking of, I've heard your phone ringing a couple of times today. It made me wonder if someone was trying to reach me. Did anyone happen to ask for me? No. By the way, have you seen Father Josiah? Finally. Yes, unfortunately. He was wrong. He knocked at my door some time ago. I attempted to talk some sense into him, but he was rambling incoherently. Completely inebriated. Poor Father Josiah. I've never seen him like this. Tears streaming down his face. He kept muttering about love before staggering off. He'd had his struggles with alcohol, but this time, it's as though he had lost control. He's such a gentle soul. Who knows? Perhaps the radio reports about the murder affected him. All those gruesome details, it's difficult not to be deeply affected. Now, I really have to go. Promise me you'll steer clear of the radio. Have some rest. And take care of that one, alright? I promise. See you in the morning. God bless. It's a little bit strange. Because here's the deal. First things first, I do not believe a word of him not having the phone working. He locked it. He never does that. What is he hiding? I'll force it open. At this point, good manners don't matter. I'll figure out an excuse later when he... Oh. Okay. Good. I actually did nothing that will work. Because here, I'm so sure he is lying. What's going on? I, by the way, suspect Felix to be the murderer, just so we're all clear. He's strange. What's this? Just what we needed right now. Blood. Okay. I knew it. Good heavens. I knew something was not right. These towels were stained with blood. Oh lord. I am not touching them. If only the phone would work, I would immediately call the police. He is the graphics are so good though. I'm just saying, I mean... my ADHD is out of control now. But really, what the hell? And I am trained to be the first one to approach the situation with skepticism. We wouldn't want someone with several mental afflictions to be subjected to rituals that may themselves have an even more dangerous impact on the person who actually needs special medication. On the other hand, what worries me the most is that the devil and his demons would gladly take advantage of someone's mental illness to deceive the priests and those around the victim. Seems to be a reflection on demonic possession and mental illness. I must say I agree with this. Felix does his homework and dedication with dedication and wisdom. Why are we complimenting a murderer? What are you hiding here? I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. There's a
The
candle here.
identity of the victim discovered hours ago at the fish market has finally been established. Marina Constanza. Her dismembered body has just been transported to Central Hospital for a thorough examination in a desperate attempt to further analyze the brutal murder. Meanwhile, her grieving
Demons
husband
love the
remains
scent
in
of
a state of
violence.
profound shock, grappling with the horrifying reality of his loss. According to her husband, she had just given birth to a baby boy 2 months ago. The search for answers has been
The boy in the
reluctantly halted for the evening, with plans to resume at the first light of morning. Despite the grim discovery of the body parts, one crucial element remains conspicuously absent: Marina's baby. Despite relentless efforts by both officials and volunteers, the whereabouts of the innocent boy remain shrouded in mystery, fueling chilling speculation of kidnapping, murder, or even falling prey to possible predation by wild animals. The widowed husband clings to fading hope, yearning to locate the remains of their precious child. Whatever the resolution of this case may be, his desperate wish is to reunite mother and child in a final solemn embrace, laying them both to rest in a Christian burial, albeit in the shadow of unimaginable horror.
Modern advancements in medicine are truly remarkable. Yet just recently, my dear friend Adrian sought my guidance reading one of his patients struggling with traumatic memories from wartime service. I suggested confession. 2 days later, Adrian sent me a letter of gratitude. After the priest absolved his patient of sins in God's name, he could see joy radiating from the patient's face. It's moments like these when where science can benefit from a touch of spiritual support, as I often like to say. An intriguing tale. But I fear that Felix will never lay his hands upon someone's head and absolve them of their sins. He will never become a priest. Why? Just because he murders people? Dude, you're way too calm for this. There's a safe inside. I could try to force it open, but when am I going to tell Felix that I vandalized his room? Is that... I need a key. Is that a concern? Really? Like, I'm just asking here, but I would personally what the hell did I get? Matches. For some reason, I guess. Felix enjoys elegance, perhaps a bit too much. I prefer simplicity and humility, just like Saint Francis. Can I sell? Since there's more incriminating evidence, just wait, Felix. You'll pay for this. So...
Would you look at this? What kind of twisted fantasy are you living? This is stuff only a priest should possess.
I mean, I don't see the problem, really. Okay, Leonard Martin, a distant relative of mine who inspired me to choose this path. He was for many years a simple monk before heeding the call of the actual bishop who ordained him. Okay, he is known for founding St. Mary's Convent, where he helped to rehabilitate and give a new chance to many women who were led astray in their lay life. Many of the nuns were given a new chance in life. Tragically, he was found dead in the confessional one morning by one of the sisters. His death remains a mystery to this day. So this is Felix's, like, grandfather? Lord, he shouldn't have this in his room. It's the ciborium, where I keep the consecrated hosts. It's for when I visit the sick or dying and give them communion. Felix. Let's see. And behold, a Canaanite woman from that region came out and cried, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, son of David. My daughter is severely possessed by a demon." But he did not answer her a word. The rest of the text is missing, but I recognize it. It's from Matthew 15:22. Strange how everything revolves around demonic possession. Yeah, a stole, similar to mine. In fact, it is mine. Well, how about that? He stole our things. Is that a problem now? What's inside? What these? These are my rings. Distinctions I received from my achievement. He stole these from me. This is a top quality clerical cola. Where did you get it from? Nike? I'm promoting, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we still need to find the key because we did not find that one, did we? I'm really not feeling safe to walk around his place, just for us to be absolutely clear of that. Simon Lawrence. Just 1 year, okay, 1931 to 1932. With Father Lawrence's spiritual life flourished in our parish, many young men turned away from the decadence and even joined ministries. The local gangs laid down their weapons and the violence in the streets seemingly ended. For the first time in years, Father Simon held procession across the main street and hundreds joined the March for Peace. However, God called the blessed man to his side too early. He died asphyxiated with carbon monoxide in the same room where I live. Requiescat in pace. And now Ezio. That would actually be good, because I kind of think I need a hidden blade now. I had hoped I could call Captain Arbogast while Felix is away. Bad luck. Of course bad luck. Look, he cut the wire. I mean, it's not that surprising considering everything we're finding out about him now. I don't know why I even tried that, but hey. Beginner's luck, I guess. Okay. Do we know even what to press here? Proverbs. Matthew. Oh, what was it? 15 by 22. No. Oh, it's the other thing here, isn't it? I think. Yeah, Proverbs 16 by 18. Actually, what does he say? Because I couldn't read. I was listening to the radio. A venerable elder sleeping in wisdom can sell the brother against the sin of pride, blah 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 blah. Yeah, too much text. I'm sorry. I'm just not the text guy. What was it? 16? Did I actually forget? It's been in front of me. 16 by 18. Okay, yeah, I was remembering it. I was just dumb. 16 by 18. I like this. I like the old phone style of things. And 15 by 22. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of afraid of actually getting it right. Because I'm sure Felix will burst into the room once we get where we have to. It's a really good looking gun. Again, the graphics look quite amazing. Told you. Oh shit. No, don't burst in the room. What's your problem? Get the hell out of here. And what's wrong with you? Dude, you stabbed me already and nothing happened. I'm sorry, but you cannot do it.
I pleaded with him to stay away, to drop the knife, but the man wouldn't listen. I was frantically waving the revolver towards him when suddenly...
It was the door. The door broke. I did not do anything. Okay, maybe I did do. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm a little bit, I'm still scared of Felix. Just truth be
At
told
that
here.
moment, I felt as if the devil had finally won. There was no reason for me to live. I was ready to put an end to it all when suddenly...
Wait, what? You cannot be... Was this kid always here? So I think I was right, I think. Felix killed a woman. He framed me for it. And then Josiah got mad at Felix, but he couldn't get to him. Probably he found out about me with her and he tried to kill me. I don't actually get all of it. I just hoped I did. The confession serves as the path to reconcile with God and cleanses the soul of the penitent. I'm not too good today with the English, am I? It is the first step towards spiritual restoration. In the sacrament of confession, confidentiality is paramount, with the priest solemnly committed to upholding the secrecy of each confession in accordance with the laws of the Church. Praise
Here I
the
am,
Lord.
with
Praise-
Josiah's death weighing heavily on my soul. But it feels like it was bound to happen. I know it's difficult to accept, but he made 2 attempts on my life. It was purely self-defense. However,
Yeah.
what I can't comprehend is why
Sure.
I'm being unjustly accused of Marina's murder. Why doesn't anyone believe I am innocent?
Because, I mean, you killed a guy? But what happened with Felix, though? Did he leave for good? It's noble that you've chosen to confess your sins. However, your story doesn't quite add up. Also, now I'm speaking with myself, basically. Lord, please do not forsake me. I've been repeating this over and over. Arbogast and his henchmen are pressuring me to confess to a murder I didn't commit. It was divine providence that led me to discover the baby in Felix's room just before they arrested me. I did not kill Marina. I stand by my innocence with every fiber of my being, and I'll go to my grave proclaiming it. Can't you see? That's exactly what I wanted. To paint me as a demented murderer. The whole charade was set up to pin her murder on me. This entire scandal was orchestrated from the get-go. You've got to grasp the sheer malice at play here. Felix's twisted fixation on demonic possession. He is a homosexual. Calm down. Let's focus. Take a deep breath and... Don't you dare tell me to calm down. I'm the one in handcuffs, not you. My life hangs in balance here. Blood has been shed, and if they brush aside my story, despite the mountains of evidence I have, I'll be facing death. I refuse to die for a crime I didn't commit. I've been telling you all along there's a conspiracy at play here. Even His Eminence himself confided in me about Felix's dark inclinations, his volatile temper. He was fixated on Josiah. He had solely reasons to kill her. Listen, you have to clear your mind and... What kind of confession is this, Father? Am I not permitted to share what burdens my soul? Since when does the priest dictate what a penitent should confess? You will hear me out. My mind is clearer now than it's ever been. The authorities possess irrefutable evidence of Father Josiah's involvement with that woman. When Felix, nothing short of a depraved murderer, learned of this, he snapped and killed her. Don't ask me how it happened. All I know is that she visited me to discuss her affair with Josiah. I made tea using a pack that was likely tampered with by Felix with his sleeping pills. There's no other explanation for what transpired afterward. Most likely, after we lost consciousness, he murdered her. You claimed the tea downstairs remained untouched when you returned from the cemetery. I think this is Felix. I'm just saying. I told you, Father. There are aspects that elude my comprehension. My mind is in turmoil. The devil has been manipulating me, you see, exploiting my vulnerable state. He instilled false images in my mind, deeds I never committed. Listen, your story still lacks coherence. Now it's time to humble yourself and confess. Damn it, I refuse to confess to anything. You must understand, we are battling the forces of evil. We all need to repent and hold daily Latin Mass. The promises require an exorcism. Justice will prevail both on earth and in heaven. We must purge all the corrupt elements, tarnishing the church's reputation. I think you went a little too far. I think Father Gabriel here is kind of losing it himself. And it all has to start with Felix's incarceration. This is what you want to hear. Now that Felix has already been arrested. Really? Glory to Almighty God. Praise be the Lord. Praise be to the Lord and the Immaculate Virgin. Why was I not informed of this sooner? And why am I still restrained? How could His Eminence, the Bishop, allow the secular authorities to degrade and insult one of the most esteemed priests of the church? Am I thinking a little bit too much of myself, am I now? How dare they ridicule me? They are obviously to the fact that I, Father Gabriel.
Felix, that is enough. You are not Father Matthias Martin.
Wait, what? That genuinely gave me the fucking chills. I knew it's... well, so he's not Felix. I was Felix the entire time.
On that fateful afternoon, you received a phone call from Marina. She wanted to talk about her relationship with Josiah and came over with her baby. They planned to leave that night, yet your mind conjured a different image of her. Alluring, flirtatious, daring. In truth, she was merely a troubled soul seeking a fresh start.
No way.
Regrettably, the phone in my room was broken, diverting the call to yours as we share the same landline. Alas, fate dictated that it was you who answered. I dare not say the murder was premeditated. You snapped upon hearing of Marina and Josiah's relationship. Her tale of their love likely struck you like a thunderbolt. The sight of their child overwhelmed you, serving as a harsh reminder that your desires would never be fulfilled. You dragged her body down into the basement, and you proceeded to dismember her with a saw.
Holy crap.
Your inner demons conjured up this seemingly intimate encounter with her, perhaps as a facade
A
to
lot
conceal
of
your
butt
denial of
views
hatred.
this episode, isn't it? Alright, right. I'm gonna censor that one. Good.
While I was at the chapel conducting the midnight service, you loaded the chest into your truck and drove to the old bridge. You claimed to have gone to the old cemetery with the intention of burying her corpse, but the chest mysteriously vanished. The truth is, when you arrived at the old cemetery, there was no chest in your truck. That's because you disposed of it by throwing it over the bridge. That's how the currents from upstream washed away all the body parts into the city.
But what about the lady? There was this the ghost lady that came
Father
to the cemetery
Josiah
as well.
waited for Marina to arrive.
What about her?
But when he saw the stroller and heard the news of her corpse being found, he lost it. It wasn't difficult to piece everything together. It was a miracle, though, that you spared the child, whom I found in the basement. I locked him safely in my room and went straight to the police. You were arrested right after you found the baby. Praise the Lord. I dread to think what you could have done to him.
That is... Whoa. Whoa. Wait a sec. I'm gonna talk at the end about this one, but okay. As much as I hate it, this is the truth. Who am I? What in the world are you talking about? What twisted game are you playing, Felix? Cease this at once. This is no game. My life hangs in the balance. Why, for heaven's sake, are you wearing a clerical shirt and a blessed stole upon your shoulders? It is forbidden. You are not a priest. You have to understand and accept the truth. Man up. You are lying. I refuse to believe your story. I refuse to believe it. You hear me? Your tale is nothing but deceit. It's vile and twisted. You are no father, Gabriel. Despite your pretense, you will not escape justice. You've been colluding with Josiah all along, orchestrating this scheme to frame me for murder. You are the filth of the secular world, seeking to undermine the authority of the Holy Church. You are the embodiment of this degenerate society. Felix, even if you continue pretending to be someone you're not, the outcome will still be the same. But I don't want to go to prison. Yes, I confess before our Lord that I have faltered. There are times when I lose control. I've immersed myself for too long in my fantasies, allowing them to overpower me, and I didn't even try to resist. I indulged in sin. I reveled in it. It was intoxicatingly sweet. Do not despair. There's always hope. In time, you will heal. Heal? From what? I love how they're changing the clothes, by the way. It's a very subtle detail, but I love it. Heal? From what? Are you suggesting, Felix, that I am insane? Of course. That would be a brilliant scheme. Throw me in the asylum forever. Yes. Felix, carry out the devil's bidding. Attempt to tarnish the reputation of the church. You serpent. But mark my words. The world is transient, but the Holy Church will not crumble under the corrupt influence of wretches like you. Oh, the sacrifices I've made for my beloved church. How frequently I wished to rectify the wrongs and purge the church of corrupt elements like yourself. But alas, it was all in vain. You'll get nowhere like this, Felix. Snap out of it. You're stronger than this. Oh God, yes, I'm stronger than this. But all these dreams of being famous and admired, I just wanted to be loved by everyone, just like you are. Oh, how I messed up. I've made my own life like a nightmare. If only I'd asked for help when I needed it. How silly of me to think I could be like you, to believe I could do anything in the world, being so proud. I've always been told by people around me that I'm the best. I can achieve anything in the world if I try hard enough. Oh, how arrogant. But it was all lies. I believed them. And now look at me. I've done something despicable. There is always hope for redemption. It is brave of you to have confessed. Felix. Confess. I have not confessed to anything, you wretch. This charade ends now. Let's get it over with. I request to be taken from here. But let anyone hear this. I throw myself to the wolves as an innocent, defenseless sheep. I, Father Gabriel, embrace the ultimate sacrifice.
You see, I'm hesitant to talk about this, but the rumors are true. I am a priest. I am Father Matthias Martin. And as I look at your face, your expression speaks volumes, young man. You have lived a sinful life.
If it is true what they say, that you are a priest, then I'd like to unburden my soul.
child. How brave of you. Come, kneel before me. Fear not, our exchange shall be brief and entirely confidential.
Yeah, I don't... Who thought about this exactly? Like, let's close him. There you go. I was just thinking of like, how can he even leave? Because it didn't really make sense to end it like this. Because there would have been no consequences to anything he's done. But yeah, this actually makes more sense. Okay, this is the end. No, thank you for making this game. Goodness gracious, this was, you know what? Good God, this was actually a really good game. I'm not gonna lie. So, this was the game. This was What Have I Done, Father, and what a ride it was, honestly. I did not expect it to be like this. To be extremely honest with you, I did not really know what to expect. It's the first game I play from the Artstation works. I want to play their previous game as well, Last Sons of Lazarus, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name. Yeah, I would not quite classify this as a horror game, or rather a thriller, but a pretty interesting one. If it kind of gets me a little more with the vibe like the Until Dawns and stuff like that. A lot more story-driven game. It's not, you know, that much gameplay, that much like scares. But it was really good. I'm not gonna lie, at the end, towards the end, I was a little bit kind of afraid because it seemed like the story goes into a very linear direction, as I always thought Felix is gonna be the villain. I always thought that, yeah, there's something strange with him, and probably Josiah is actually not the bad guy. And it kind of was, but they pulled a twist at the end, and I did not see that one coming. I did not see us being the villain, even though when you think about it, it makes so much more sense. So I want to make a separate video to just tell you to play the game. Hopefully you will not have seen everything. Probably I will cut the last part of the game, just because I do not want you guys to see the ending. Or should I even let that? I don't really know. I'll be totally honest with you. I might actually have let it just to have the whole journey. But I'll also make a review where I'm actually not spoiling anything. And just, I hope you will actually try it for yourself. Yeah, with this actually being said, I just want you guys to have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for actually taking your time and, you know, looking at this clip. And with all this being said, I hope I will see you next time in the next video. And again, so much thanks to the guys at Artstation Works. Also, so much thanks to George. Thank you so much. You did write a comment in the last episode as well. So thank you so much for letting me play the game. And this is an absolute blast, so please keep going with this. You're doing absolutely fantastic. And if the next game has a story even close to this one, it's gonna be a really good game. So with this actually being said, I'm gonna leave it to anything you're doing. So bye guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.